it is time for Marcel Junod and his team to go back to Tokyo. And then General MacArthur asked for a meeting with the delegates of the ICRC. Before that, regarding the medical corps, there were 300 doctors in Hiroshima and 270 of them died and were badly injured. There were 1,780 nurses. Out of them, 1,654 perished after the explosion, and some of them were badly injured. Understood? And so this is the condition of the medical corps in Hiroshima. And there you have to understand the work that is rendered by Junod and his team. 300 doctors were there and 270 of them were either dead or were badly injured. Among the 1,780 nurses in Hiroshima, 1,654 nurses were killed or were badly injured. And so there was nobody to take care of the suffering people there. And there you see the relevance of Red Cross and Marcel Junod. And Marcel Junod and his team has done commendable work in Hiroshima. And then finally the mission is over and he has to go back he has to return to Tokyo. And at that time, General MacArthur calls for a meeting with the Red Cross and the delegates, mainly Marcel Junod. General MacArthur was having great appreciation and respect for Marcel Junod and his team. And he expresses his great happiness and thankfulness for their timely help. And Marcel Junod and his team, when he came to the office of General MacArthur, MacArthur was very happy and delighted to receive them. And regarding General MacArthur, he has been in the army throughout his service career. He was the supreme commander of the Allied powers in the Eastern Front in 1945. He was the supreme commander. And he is described as the chief architect of victory in the Pacific. See, these points are very important. See, a born soldier was General MacArthur. But after the nuclear explosion in Hiroshima, he understood the futility of war. And there he makes a very important statement. A force cannot do anything. Force is not a solution for man's problems. A force on its own is nothing. It never has the last word. I told you that the meeting was arranged between General MacArthur and the delegates of the Red Cross before Marcel Junod and his team returns. And first of all, General MacArthur expresses his great concern and appreciation for Marcel Junod and his team. And again, you should understand who is General MacArthur. General MacArthur is the supreme commander of the Allied powers in the Eastern Front in 1945. He is described as the chief architect of victory in the Pacific. That is, General MacArthur, he was the head of the American army, and again, he was a born soldier. Throughout his service career, he has been in the army. But after the nuclear explosion, in Hiroshima. After seeing the carbonized corpses lying in Hiroshima, after seeing Hiroshima in complete ruins, and the suffering people in Hiroshima with full of burns and wounds all over the body, our General MacArthur realizes the futility of war. And so he talks for some time with Marcel Junod. And then he says, he is expressing his feelings on the war. He says that, I am a born soldier. But you should understand, I am a professional soldier, but I realize that force is not a solution for man's problems. And then he says that at the time of war, people forgets to give importance to human beings. Actually, the supreme value of human life is discarded at the time of war. Understood? What is it according to General MacArthur? At the time of war, what is the most precious thing in this world? Human life. And this human life is discarded, is not given any importance at the time of war. Thousands of innocent people are killed. Every war is destructive. Even if a war is fought for justice, it includes the death of thousands of innocent people. Thousands of innocent people will be killed, thousands will be wounded, public property will be destroyed on a large scale. Everything will be destroyed in any war, even if a war is fought for justice. And so, General MacArthur, he was a born soldier, professional soldier, the supreme commander of the US force. He makes it clear that at the time of war, human life is relegated to the background, not given any importance. People are killed. Many innocent people are killed on this spot. Public property is destroyed on a large scale. And it will take years for the country to come back to its original position. And so we should realize that every war is destructive. And then he says that if force is not the solution, what is the solution? Peace and understanding. These are the solutions for the problems of this world. See, this world doesn't need warmongers, but it needs peacemakers. Understood? Warmongers, people who are crying for war. And so, General MacArthur makes it clear that this world doesn't need warmongers, but it needs peacemakers. And so, peace and understanding is what is needed for the problems of the present day world. We should practice forgiveness and tolerance. It is the only solution for the problems of the world. War cannot bring out any solution. It destroys everything. And so what is needed is peace, love, understanding, forgiveness, tolerance, and so on. He makes it clear that now people are aware of the after effects of nuclear bombs. For 20-25 years, the countries won't attempt for another war. But after that, again, every country will be having full of nuclear bombs, fully equipped with the nuclear bombs. And we improvise, we make more powerful nuclear bombs every day. Every country will be spending crores and crores of money on nuclear bombs. And every country will make more and more powerful nuclear bombs. Then what will happen if you don't practice peace and tolerance. What will happen? Definitely a third world war is awaiting us. And if there is a third world war, what will happen? If there is a third world war, every country is well equipped with nuclear bombs. And every country will use these bombs on the enemy country. And what will happen? That will mark the end of human race in this earth. Or human beings will be completely wiped out of this planet if there is a third world war. And so remember, General MacArthur, and again Marcel Junod also points it out in his diary entries, that peace and understanding is what is needed. Throughout the lesson, you will see Marcel Junod, the great humanitarian, his great sympathy for the casualties that had happened, his anger towards the brutal wars, and his great anxiety, like General MacArthur, for the posterity in view of the emergence of the deadly modern weapons. Understood? And so, even the born soldier, professional soldier, General MacArthur had understood the futility of war after the nuclear explosion in Hiroshima. And he told it to the Red Cross delegates that war cannot bring out anything fruitful. Every war is destructive. And the world doesn't need any warmongers but only peacemakers. And General MacArthur knows that within 25-30 years, every country will become nuclear sufficient. They will be well equipped with nuclear weapons. And so, what happens if you don't practice tolerance and forgiveness? What will happen is that even for a small issue, even for a minor issue, countries will fight with each other, and it will take up the shape of a third world war. And if there is a third world war, every country, now we all have the new nuclear weapons, very powerful weapons. We will use it, and what will happen? The whole world will be destroyed, and human race will be erased from this earth, from this planet. Nobody will remain here. That will be the complete destruction of mankind in this earth. And so we should realize that even if we are practicing tolerance and sympathy for ourselves to make our life in this earth fruitful, because it is a unique chance to spend some beautiful years in this beautiful earth which God, our Father, has created for us. And so, in order to have a happy living here, we should definitely practice tolerance and love. And so, once again, what is this lesson about? You are getting a moving account of the dropping of the first bomb in Hiroshima on August 6th, 1945. And again, a reference to the second bomb explosion in Nagasaki also is mentioned here. And in this lesson, you will come across real heroes, great humanitarians like mainly Marcel Junod, such a saintly person who lived in this earth only for 57 years. A life of charity, dedication, hard work, and sympathy for the humanity. And then you have seen Bill Finger, a great humanitarian, General MacArthur, a born soldier, but a great hero. All these heroes, what do they present through this chapter? First of all, their great sympathy for the casualties that had happened in Hiroshima. And then their anger against the brutal wars. And finally, you can see their great anxiety for our posterity, for our future generation. and because the future generation can use very deadly modern weapons which will destroy the entire world. And so that is this lesson about. I hope the lesson is clear. And so we will wind up for the day. Thank you.